should ask you, are you walking in faith or are you walking by sight? How would you answer that? Do you walk according to the will and purpose and plan of God for your life? Or are you just walking, trusting and hoping things will turn out? God wants us to walk trusting Him for every single thing. And that is, He desires that you and I walk by faith. We either walk by faith or by sight. Most people, they got to see it to believe it.
I think all of us have moments in life when we want to hear God's voice or receive some definite sign from Him regarding a relationship, perhaps a pending marriage, a business decision, a career choice, or a major expenditure. You know, our decisions really matter. We make decisions, our decisions turn around and make us. And we face so many questions throughout all of our lifetime, like, how about, should I get married? If the answer is yes, who should I marry? Should I go to college? I've got a good job. Should I take the new job? Should I just hold on to the one I have? Is there any way to be 100% certain about God's will when you're making a major choice in life or a college? But remember, we walk by faith, not by sight. And I want to say to you, you are not going to get 100% assurance and confidence before you make a choice, because it would require zero faith. We pray about it, we wait on the Lord, and then we make our choice.
We believe what we don't see. That's what faith is. Faith is a substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Once you see, then you don't need faith anymore. Faith means you have it in your heart before you have it in your circumstance. But it really can be just as good as having it if you really trust and believe God.
You have to take the plunge. You have to make the choice. Go ahead and make the best decision you can make. And when you've done that, leave the results to God, because God's purpose will stand. And if yours are not, He will correct it, He will redeem it, and He will still keep you on the right path to your future destiny and will not forsake you. He wants you to know His will more than you want to know it.
And I think one of the reasons that people live out of the will of God is they're not willing to take the first step. God will say something and God will speak to them. And people say, and I hear people tell me this all the time, well, God doesn't speak to me. Yes, He does. You may not be listening, but He does. God doesn't play favorites. He loves us all. But sometimes He'll require of us something that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. If I'm going to follow the Lord, I've got to be willing to listen to Him, and I've got to be willing to trust Him when I don't understand it.
You may have some things you don't understand. You can't figure out. You don't see the answer. That's okay. You don't have to see it. This is a key to faith. Trusting when you don't understand. Trusting when you don't have the answers. Trusting when it seems like just the opposite of what you were hoping for. Quit worrying about those things you can't figure out. God has you in the palm of His hand. I know not how this is going to work out, but I do know who's on the throne. I do know who's directing our steps. I do know who's planned out our days.
Before you were ever born, God pondered plans He had for you. Before there was even a single day to your existence. And He established your purpose before you were ever created in your mother's womb. They were actually recorded or written in His book. God has plans for me. Jeremiah 29, verse 11, the New Living Translation reads, God says, for I know the plans. I know them. I know the plans, plural, so He must have some plans, plural ones. I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. They are plans for good and not for disaster, to give you a future and to give you a hope. So God has...
When Jesus says yes, nobody can say no. When Jesus says yes, nobody can say no.
It is time for Yes with Yesse. Please welcome your host, Yesenia Leva.
Thank you kindly. Good afternoon, new season. Good afternoon, aplauso. Good afternoon, happy Thursday, almost Friday. So should we say Friday Eve? Yes, Friday Eve, weekend Eve. Of course, always busy weekends ahead, right? Which is good. Busy is good. Busy and productive is good. So I hope you guys had a nice, productive, good busy day. It's always good to do that. I know I did. In spite of this weather is no bueno. Since yesterday, it's just been rain, and it won't go away. My parental's car is stuck. It's literally stuck, and we can't get it out. So thank God I have a SUV, and I'm here. I'm here with you guys. After the show, not too sure. But right now, I'm here, and I thank God I'm here. Another opportunity to be here with you guys on a Thursday afternoon on another episode of Yes with Yesse. So good evening to everyone tuning in from wherever you're tuning in around the world. I love saying that, literally around the world. Good evening to 89.1 FM. Thank you for joining. If you're on your way home, if you're at work, if you are wherever you are, good evening to you, and thank you so much for tuning in. Of course, those of you streaming on YouTube, good evening. Thank you so much for joining as well. Please share the broadcast, share the YouTube, and invite others to subscribe to our YouTube channel, New Season Gospel FM, if you have not already done so. And of course, my favorite humans in the room that get to share the experience here of Yes with Yesse, one-on-one here in the room. So good evening to you guys there listening on Facebook, and of course YouTube too, but Facebook is just Facebook. I'm a Facebook girl. I'm not like an Instagram girl or any of those other things. I guess I'm old school. Don't tell anybody. I'm a Facebook girl. So good evening to those of you tuned in via Facebook from wherever you are as well. Brother Akil, I am honored to have you here with me early on the show. Thank you so much for joining. I love teasing him. He knows I love him. He's awesome. Thank you so much, Brother Akil. This is Pam. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining Yes with Yesse, and everybody else that I see coming in. I see you. So do me a favor, share the broadcast. And that way everybody knows that we are here. We're here, guys. We're here like if 24/7. We always have something going on. There's always a broadcast going on. We always have awesome programming on an 89.1 FM streaming 24/7 for you. So don't miss out. We are always here. Antonio, you're late. I knew I was missing somebody. That's always on time. Good evening to you, Antonio. Thank you so much for joining. And again, if you can take a moment and share, guys, share the broadcast and let others know that we are here. And we're going to go ahead and get started on another awesome night here on New Season Gospel FM. And, you know, as I'm here and getting ready and getting the music ready and everything, you know, there's just nothing better, nothing else than to just be grateful. Just be grateful for another day, for opportunity, for community, for friends, for family, for this opportunity to be here with you guys on radio, and just, you know, another day to breathe, another chance to breathe that we so much take for granted. I think that's something I personally have thought about a lot lately, for many reasons, but not to take any day, any opportunity for another breath, not to take any other person, any moment, anything. Don't take it for granted, because it could be your last one. It could be your last moment. It could be your last breath. It could be our last anything. So let's do our best to never, ever take anything for granted, and just appreciate every moment. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So again, thank you all for joining me this afternoon, and take a moment to share the broadcast and let others know that we are here. And later on, I will, of course, talk a little topic, tell you guys about some announcements, and go on with the show, get the show on the road. So let's go ahead and get started. Of course, my favorite part. Love playing some music for you guys. And I must say, okay, that my music game, my song game is moving on up in the world. And what I'm finding are really cool songs. Of course, bilingual songs, Spanish songs, a little bit of everything. Un poquito de todo para toda nuestra comunidad, que es la comunidad más diversa, our most diverse community here in New Season Gospel FM. So, buenas tardes a nuestra gente latina que nos está escuchando ahí en la 89.1, en YouTube, como le digo yo, and of course those on Facebook with us tonight, aquellos en el Facebook, como le digo yo. Buenas tardes a todos. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Invite a friend, share the broadcast, and let's get this party started.
Entrega tu vergüenza hoy, entrega tu culpa y dolor. Yo no te he nombrado así. Oh, significas tanto para mí.
Cada día lucho con las voces que me dicen que no estoy bien.
Y está bien.
Yo escucho una voz y en el nuevo soy. Cuando otros dicen que no lo soy. Más grande es el que ya vive en mí que aquel que vive en este lugar. Vive en mí. Vive en mí. Más grande es el que ya vive en mí que aquel que vive en este lugar.
Entrégale tus dudas hoy. Deja en él todo el dolor. Aquí no habrá condenación.
Oh, eres santo, honrado y nuevo en él. Cada vez que caigo habrá quien me mire y murmure. Y está bien. Yo escucho una voz y en el nuevo soy. Cuando otros dicen que no lo soy. Más grande es el que ya vive en mí que aquel que vive en este lugar. Vive en mí. Vive en mí. Más grande es el que ya vive en mí que aquel que vive en este lugar. Mi Dios es más grande. Y aun cuando pierda la lucha, tu gracia dice no importa, porque tú triunfaste en la cruz. Mi Dios es más grande. Ahora sé que corro libre sabiendo que tú me aceptas y enamorado estoy de ti. Mi Dios es más grande. Cuando pierda la lucha, tu gracia dice no importa, porque tú triunfaste en la cruz. Mi Dios es más grande. Ahora sé que corro libre sabiendo que tú me aceptas y enamorado estoy de ti. Mi Dios es más grande. Yo escucho una voz y en el nuevo soy. Cuando otros dicen que no lo soy. Más grande es el que ya vive en mí
Mi Dios es más grande. Así es, mi Dios es más grande porque hoy me trajo café. My God is bigger because today he brought me coffee. Just kidding, just kidding. But awesome song, Mi Dios es más grande. Greater is he that lives in me than he that is in the world. And that is the only way that we are able to keep it moving, keep living this life, because there is no reason to fear. Absolutely no reason to fear when God is on our side.
Aleluya, vamos a seguir alabando y adorando al Señor Jesús. Gracias, Señor, porque tu palabra es verdadera. Aleluya. Reporte vas a creer. De Jehová es la autoridad. ¿En qué reporte vas a creer? De Jehová él es la autoridad.
Sister Mina, good evening. And right on time, right on time, right on time. Sister Shanice, good evening. Thank you for joining. Sister Debbie, I saw you around there. Good evening, good evening. And good evening, everyone that I can't see. And those of you, again, on 89.1, YouTube, Facebook, good evening. Thank you so much for joining. Please take a moment to share the broadcast and let our family know that we are here. Aquí estamos. Así que déjenle saber a toda nuestra familia de toda cultura, de todo el mundo que estamos aquí con ustedes en otra noche. Aquí con Yes with Yesse. Brother Joel, I hope you're learning some Spanish. Español. You guys, if I have to learn the patois and all that stuff, you guys got to learn some Spanish. Brother Akil, I saw you singing along in Spanish. Good job. Sister Annie, you're slacking. I need more Spanish. I've taught you well, my child. Spanish. And Sister Mina, you are right on time because this one, I know you like this song. So enjoy before we start into our topic of this evening. So enjoy this next one.
Y no pudo llenarme ningún tesoro que pueda ganar me saciará, mas llegaste tú, me diste vida nueva. Se cumplirá aquí en tu amor. Dilo. No hay nada mejor, no hay nada mejor, no hay nada mejor que el mío. Cántalo con nosotros. Vengo a ti, sin miedo y sin reserva. Cada fracaso lo has visto, Señor, tu amigo soy. ¿Por qué? Porque el Dios de los montes, sí, Señor, es el Dios de los valles. Pueda alejar de tu gracia y amor. Cántalo, levanta tu voz y no. Oh, no hay nada mejor. Oh, no hay nada mejor. No hay nada mejor que mi Dios. No hay mejor que tu Señor. Yes, Jesus. Cántalo. Cambias lamento en danza, de cenizas traes vida, cambias culpa por gloria. Sé que solo tú lo harás. Cambias lamento en danza, sí, Señor. De cenizas traes vida, cambias culpa por gloria. Sé que solo tú lo harás. De las ruinas y tumbas nacen nuevos anillos, resucitas los huesos. Sé que solo tú y hay vida. Sé que solo tú lo harás. Que las rimas y dudas nacen nuevos jardines, resucitan los huesos. Solo tú, sé que solo tú lo harás. Sé que solo tú lo harás. Una vez más, sé que solo tú lo
Sé que solo tú lo harás, because there's just things that only God can do for us. Only He can do. Nobody else. And that's okay. That's all we need. We just have to have that faith that He will do it. He will do it, and He will get us through that, whatever that is that we need His help in getting through. So absolutely, no hay nadie como Él. So whose report do we listen to? Whose report do we listen to? Medical report, our own report, our mind's report, or His report? I rather listen to His report, because if I listen to my own reports coming from me, coming from medical perspective or anything else, forget about it. So that's the best one. That's the best one. So when we fix our eyes on Jesus, that's what we do. We trust in Him 110%, 110%. And as for me, that's what I've had to do throughout the course of my life in many, many different situations and circumstances. I've shared with you guys time and time again, just different obstacles that I've had to live through and overcome, because that's all it is. We live through it. We learn from it, whatever it is. We learn from mistakes, and we just live through it, get to the other side, and hopefully we use what we have learned and our experiences to then reach out, help somebody else in that situation that might be in that same or similar situation. And so that's the coolest thing I think that we can do, is to pay it forward. And kind of like they say, no one gets left behind. Pretty much that's the idea. That's the idea. We reach for the next person and uplift them however best we can. So a little bit about the news. I love this. Okay, I love this because I'm all about kind of like mainstream media and just really learning of what's out there and how we are working as a community and as a society to make this world more disability friendly, more disability inclusive, whether it's through verbiage or just having access, having the same or similar access to other things like everybody else, right? And so Chrysler, anybody familiar with Chrysler? It's a vehicle, it's a brand for cars, right? And so they just literally this year introduced a new package. And this package is meant to help make the driving experience for families that have anyone, whether it's a child, adult, or a teen with autism, and that's any part or any aspect of the autism spectrum, to make their driving experience calmer. That's really, really cool. And so what does that mean to make that experience, that driving experience of a family that has an individual with autism or sensory overload? What does that mean to make their experience calmer? And what are the different tools that are available to make that happen? They call it, ready for this? They call it the calm cabin. I want a calm cabin. If I have a calm cabin, I'm going to sleep. Just saying. So they call it a calm cabin. And so again, it's to prioritize the needs of families of those individuals with autism or sensory related disabilities. And that is in partnership with an organization called Autism Society of America, which, to be honest, was kind of a surprise when I read it. No particular reason, but kind of surprised, but kind of not really. Anywho, so yeah, it's in partnership with the Autism Society of America, which is really cool. It is one of the biggest organizations that serve those with autism around the world, really. And so it includes, this is awesome, I can't. It includes a seat back organizer with a lot more extra room for a tablet and, you know, whatever other sensory related or technology related toys or whatnot, something to meditate, a light that helps the individual meditate and just kind of keep calm, a sound therapy machine, a sound therapy machine, a seatbelt sleeve with a velvet feel, and the reason for the velvet is the sensory, again, is the touch, and a travel pillow. A travel pillow and a weighted sensory blanket. Literally, like all the items necessary to help someone on the autism spectrum stay calm. Nice, calm, and collected, as we say, but stay calm and really enjoy the ride. I mean, if you can imagine a 4-hour, 3.5-hour trip to like Orlando or a family trip, it does get overwhelming because of the sensory overload, the noise, the radio, the wind. I know for me, I can't put down my windows. I can't put down my windows, and I always have the air on, which is terrible. But or both, a little bit of the air and a little bit of the windows down, but I can't do the whole window down thing. So it's just those different things that really helps that individual make their travel experience and that of their family members a lot more soothing, easier, and less crazy, right? So go Chrysler. Go Chrysler. That's awesome. And so I look forward to hearing more about these stories or these articles and stories and stuff from those major brands, because that's what it's all about. When I talk about representation and representation matters, that's what it's all about. If Chrysler did it, Toyota can do it, and all these other, all these other brands. And that's what it's all about, because it's about making it accessible for everyone. And hey, it's a part of business too. You make it accessible for everyone, then everyone has access to it. At the end of the day, you make more money. So awesome. Sounds like they will be sitting pretty. Yes, they will be sitting pretty and comfortable and enjoying the ride, hopefully. Sister Marcia, thank you so much for joining. Sister Marcia says, underground, no good. Get home already, but safely. Thank you so much. So yeah, that's really cool, guys. That's really, really cool. Again, that's what it's all about for me when I just see these stories, is the inclusivity for individuals with disabilities in these big name brands that everyone knows about, right? Everyone needs a car. Everyone travels. Everyone, for the most part, has a family or know someone with sensory related needs or other disabilities, because I don't think that's kind of like just for me. It's not only about sensory, because I would benefit from that too, but it is definitely gears or centered around sensory related needs. And, there's so many people that need that. So I look forward to learning more about that, and definitely, hopefully they promote it more, because I read about this because that's what I do. But this needs to be in mainstream media that we listen to or hear or watch every single day before bedtime. That this is what we need to see, because you never know who is going to benefit from this kind of news. So with that being said, we're going to go on to a little bit more music for this evening. And do me a favor, go ahead again and share the broadcast and let others know that we are here, Facebook does take a little bit of time to circulate around. So let's give it a little push and share the broadcast on YouTube, Facebook, and of course, subscribe and motivate and inspire others to subscribe as well, so they don't miss a beat.
No creo más, ya no soy un niño, pero eso no quiere decir que no creo en algo mayor, pues lo he visto en el hospital cuando el doctor me dijo, nada podemos hacer, pero no era el final, nunca he visto oro al final de un arco iris, pero en tu promesa confiaré en medio de la prueba. Dios, si lo dices, tú lo cumples, quizás no como quiera yo, pero esto haré. esperaré en ti. Tu gracia he probado, en ti he confiado. Esperaré en ti. Nunca me has fallado, Dios. Tu gracia he probado, en ti he confiado. Esperaré en ti.
Wow, that song is life. It says, I will wait on you. In you I've trusted. I will wait in you. The first thing I think about when I listen to those lyrics, it's amazing. Like when you're not just hearing the full song and the rhythm, but you listen to the lyrics of the song. It's like, I will wait on you. It's like when I made the decision to just go full entrepreneurship mode and not go back to a 9 to 5, I will wait on you. And in his timing, in God's timing, he has opened doors. He has provided, always provided. And it's amazing what we do when it's trusting him and not in our own strength. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. And if we have faith, just like a mustard seed, the size of a mustard seed, all things, absolutely all things are possible.
Si tuvieras fe como grano de mostaza, eso lo dice el Señor. Si tuvieras fe como grano de mostaza, eso lo dice el Señor. Tú le dirías a la montaña, muévete, muévete. Tú le dirías a la montaña, muévete, muévete. Esa montaña se moverá, se moverá, se moverá. 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 Si tuvieras fe como grano de mostaza, eso lo dice el Señor. Si tuvieras fe como grano de mostaza, eso lo dice el Señor. Tú le dirías a la montaña, muévete, muévete. Tú le dirías a la montaña, muévete, muévete. Esa montaña se moverá, se moverá, se moverá. 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 Tú le dirías a la montaña, muévete, muévete. Tú le dirías a la montaña, muévete, muévete. Esa montaña se moverá, se moverá, se moverá. 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 Oh. Tú le dirías,
Esa montaña se moverá. That mountain, whatever it is, it will move. Tell it to move. Tell it to go away. Tell it to go away. Go away. Tell it to move. And that's what we have to do. Speak life to your life. Speak life to your situation, to your circumstances, to your job, to your business, to your health, to everything that is related to you and everything connected to you. Don't forget, everything connected to you, because it is connected to you. So speak life into it. And if you have that faith of the size of a mustard seed, that is all we need. That is all we need. So thank you guys so much for joining Yes with Yesse here on New Season Gospel FM, your number one gospel station. Please, 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 please take a moment to share the broadcast and support your number one gospel station. We're here. We do this for all of you guys. We love every single one of you and appreciate you for being there day after day, minute after minute for all of us. And we appreciate you. You guys know the ways to give are scrolling across your screen. But if you need that information, Cash App $ New Season WC. Zelle is 954-536-1821. You can go right on the website, newseasonfm.com. You can use PayPal as well, which is scrolling across the screen. So there's so many ways that you guys can give to your station and help us continue to be here for all of you guys and for ourselves as well. And of course, if none of those work for you and you just want to come on in, you can come in and drop off your check, or you can send a check via mail. You can do that. We're here, 4660 North University Drive in Lauderhill, Florida, 33319 or 33351. It's my favorite number, to be honest. It's a pretty number. So 4660 North University Drive here in Lauderhill, Florida, 33319 or 33351. Please remember that no amount is too small. And if you're unable to give for any reason, just pray for the ministry, pray for provision, and of course the whole New Season Gospel FM family. Prayers for Pastor, who is traveling at the moment, and of course that God continue to use them. So your prayers are definitely very much appreciated. And as we get ready to transition out of here on Yes with Yesse, please remember that we're here with you on Yes with Yesse every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So invite. Let others know that we are here. If you know anyone that lives with any kind of difference, disability, and needs information, resources, motivation, it's important that we know we don't have to do life alone. And that's why we are here for you. We do not have to do life alone. Invite them to listen in on Thursdays at 6 p.m. Go back and listen to our YouTube channels, which I invite you to go again, subscribe to New Season Gospel FM, or go to Yes with Yesse Facebook channel that also has videos and new stuff coming up and added to just keep you included in the community and informed of what's going on out there. So subscribe to New Season Gospel FM and Yes with Yesse on Facebook, and of course all across social media. All across social media. And that's what we're here for. So don't forget, tomorrow is Friday, Fun Friday, or what I call Fun Friday. Fun Friday. So join us again tomorrow morning for prayer time in the morning in His presence at 6:30 a.m. And then Fun Friday alongside Pastor Henry. Don't miss out. You don't want to miss it. It is always a fun time. All I ask is that Pastor Henry play some reggae music for me, and everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. It's always a fun time. So definitely don't miss out on any of that. Gave you guys the information on how to give, and I am going to continue because we just have just a couple minutes until we say see you later next week. Sister Annie, I see you. Stop laughing. I'm not kidding. And you can always play our favorite song. Okay, I can't play that right now because I'm finished. So we gotta transition to our favorite songs tomorrow on Fun Friday, and everything will be just fine. But for now, I'll play you guys one more song, maybe two, one more. Here we go.
Solo quiero orar un momento más, pues en ti no dejo de pensar. Gracias Dios por amarme así,
Y aunque a veces olvido que para mi necesidad provees, oh gracias Dios por amarme así. Me sostienes cuando sé que caeré. Tu amor es increíble, me transformaste. Aquí estoy como soy, vengo a adorarte mi Señor. Quiero agradecerte, Dios, gracias por tu amor, por tu perdón, por proteger mi corazón. Quiero agradecerte. Pude haber muerto en mi pecado, pero me viniste a salvarme, diste paz y fuerza para amar. Yo era el que debió pagar, pero tomaste mi lugar, mi Cristo. ¿Qué puedo decir? Y aunque no merezco tu amor por mí, en tu misericordia me amaste. Aquí estoy como soy, a adorarte mi Señor. Quiero agradecerte, Dios, gracias por tu amor, por tu perdón, por proteger mi corazón. Quiero agradecerte, quiero agradecerte por el sol. Quiero agradecerte su resplandor. Dios, te amo. Gracias, te quiero agradecer. Gracias por tu dulce amor. Aquí estoy como soy, vengo a adorarte mi Señor. Quiero agradecerte, Dios, gracias por tu amor, por tu perdón, por proteger mi corazón. Quiero agradecerte, gracias Dios. Quiero agradecerte, mi Señor. Quiero agradecerte. Oh, dímelo. Que a mi Señor. Quiero agradecerte, mi Dios. Quiero agradecerte.
Quiero agradecerte. On that note, guys, I honestly don't want to see how it's looking outside, and as I get ready to go home, I don't want to see that, but it's okay. God's with me. Last announcement, guys, before I go ahead and get on out of here, please remember this Saturday, join the Run for Rue at Westwind Park this Saturday at 9 a.m. If you have not registered yet, go to ruebuchanan.org, register, and we will see you there bright and early this Saturday. Okay, so come on out, support the family, and let's do this. That's what community is all about. On that note, have an amazing evening. Thank you so much for joining me week after week, and I will see you again next time. I will see you guys again next time, and please continue to support your favorite station.
When the music fades and all is stripped away, and I simply come. Oh,
I'm sorry, Lord, for the